over here. Okay, ready? Are you ready? Hello everybody! We are here for this is probably one of my favorite videos that I ever shoot all year, which is my 17 things, or whatever number the year ends in. So today is going to be 17 things I learned in 2017. One thing you guys are probably seeing and hearing is the quality difference. So you will see in another vlog, I treated myself to, let me see, here it is, a new camera. Brand new camera. It's one of those fancy cameras. I even have a fancy little setup and fancy tripod, and really excited to show you guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So I decided that for 2017, you know, I've worked really hard, and I have always wanted kind of a nicer setup for utilizing pictures and portraits and taking pictures of scenery and of course my Finley, and then doing videos kind of like this. I mentioned in my last video how I wanted to kind of revamp this channel, and this is going to be part of that, which is giving you guys really cool content and really diverse content. So I hope that you guys are as excited as I am. I know this is gonna be the whole video. Hopefully it's not going to be too long of a video. Here you go. There we go. Maybe this will be better. But anyways, so I wanted to do my video that I truly love doing. I started it last year, which was my 16 things that I learned in 2016. But I wanted to kind of keep this as a, I don't know, like a new tradition. I think it's really fun looking back at my year. And 2017 was completely and utterly a different year for me, which I'm so grateful for. I'm grateful for the experiences and the lessons that I learned in 2016. I feel like I really grew into the things that happened to me, and I embraced them. And you guys are probably really hearing Finley take a drink of his water because this new microphone and this new setup. But anyway, so 2017, it was a little bit different. So last year I felt like I learned a lot about myself, and I grew a lot. And this year it's crazy that the year is already over, first of all. Second of all, it's just, I felt like 2017 was just a very steady year. And it's a very, what's the word? I guess it's more of just a contentment, comfortable, like just overall happier year. So there were a lot of really cool things that happened. My brother and Allie, obviously one of the biggest things, they got married. I started an amazing relationship. I went to Boston. I went to Charleston, which I didn't vlog in Charleston, but I went to Charleston. Two of my friends got engaged. There were so many things. One of my friends just announced she's pregnant. I can't tell you who, but soon enough. And it's just been really cool. So anyways, let's get into it, because otherwise this is going to be a 25-minute long video and nobody wants to watch that on New Year's. By the way, happy New Year's Eve. I waited to the last minute because I really wanted to calculate what really I learned in a full year. So here he comes. No, Finny, I'm sorry, you can't do this right now. Thank you. All right, so let's start. Here's my little book. You know I have my journal out. That's something that I will never stop. So number one, it's a very obvious one. I've learned to never settle in relationships, in friendships, in professional scenarios. I've learned that there were times where I never thought, let's say for instance my my current relationship, I never thought I would ever have this kind of relationship where it's just easy and it's just good. Like, we're just good. And it's so weird being able to say that. And, you know, in past relationships, people would be like, so how are you? And it would be like always something. There was always something going on. But now it's just been good, where I feel like we're just a really good match. He brings out a really fun and creative and loving side of me, and I feel like I do the same. We are very different, where I'm very much so of an extrovert at times, also an introvert at times, and then he is an extrovert in certain circumstances and an introvert at other times. So I think that we complement each other really well. So one of those things is, I never would have imagined a relationship that I would have never imagined that I'd be in the relationship that I have currently. And I wish I could have told myself last year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, not 30 because I would have only been one, but so many years ago that don't settle. That's all I can say is, if you are in a current relationship where it's always going to be work. Relationships are always going to be work, but I think everybody will find somebody who it's just easy. So, right? Seems to be good? Yeah, okay. So that was number 1. That was one of the things. Sorry, I'm hitting the table. Number 2, spend more times doing things for myself. Last year was one of those times where I really learned how much I enjoyed yoga. So I've continued to do yoga. I started boxing again. I've been running again. I have been cooking. So I'm really spending some time doing things that make my heart happy and things that I enjoy. So that was one of the things that I really learned to continue. It was something I kind of learned in 2016, but I continued through to 2017. Another thing, it is okay to not be friends with everyone. One thing that I have learned about myself is I want everybody to like me. I want everybody to be my friend. I want everybody to feel the love that I have for them, even though I might not know them. But I want everybody to have some kind of, oh, you okay? But I want, so I've learned that I have this tendency where if I meet somebody new, I just have this yearning to have them like me. And I've learned this year, you are such a sneak. So I've learned this year that I've met a few people that, maybe we just don't click and maybe we just don't agree on certain things. And that's okay. Not everybody's going to like me. Not everybody's going to agree with the same things that I agree with, and that is okay. So that's one of the things that I really learned about myself this year is, and I'm really embracing that, is I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table, and that's what I'm focusing on. And if somebody likes that, great. If somebody doesn't, that's okay. It's not gonna affect me anymore. Number 4, it is still okay to say no. However, I've kind of changed that a little bit. Keep an open mind about things. I've learned this year there's been a lot of times where I have kind of wanted to just be a little bit of an introvert and stay inside and not do anything, but it's those moments where I don't want to do anything and I actually end up doing something that makes some kind of a memory. And it's okay to say yes when you want to say no. Don't always say yes when you want to say no, but know the difference and be open. That's one of the things that I've learned, those Sunday nights that I don't want to go out or I don't want to go bowling because I got to wake up early on Monday. It's those moments that I've realized that I have a really good time and something incredible usually happens. Number 5 is a pretty obvious one. Being a trippy is pizza is always a good idea. I know how much I love pizza, and it doesn't surprise me that this has made it to my list, but anytime that there's pizza, I'm so excited. I love pizza. So, and also I like cheese and pepperoni. That's my go-to pizza, or margarita, or white pizza, or pizza, pepperoni, black olives. I like that one too. I kind of like it all. And garlic butter. Always say yes to garlic butter. So one of the things that I've learned this year, as I mentioned earlier, is that I have treated myself. So I buy clothes, I'll buy food and things like that, which is necessities to me. But I'm sitting here staring at this beautiful setup that I never would have imagined that I would ever buy, and I'm kind of having heart palpitations because of it, because it was a little bit more expensive than I wanted to, but I have really been working hard and I feel like I deserved it, so I kind of treated myself this year. So treat yourself. now don't go debt. Don't, you know, let me tell you, credit scores are important. So don't go in the red and, you know, buy something that you can't afford, but treat yourself when you have the opportunity to. So number 7, Char and Allie got married this year, which means I have a sister-in-law, and she had 2 sisters and a brother. So I now have 3 sisters and a brother, and it's just been really awesome. Allie and I have always been pretty close since her and my brother started dating, but I would say over the last 2 years. Last year we got really close, but this year we've kind of established a friendship that it's hard for me to describe how incredibly grateful that I am that I have her in my life. She is an incredible soul. She has the biggest heart. I get sad, like emotional. I get emotional thinking about it because I wish that everybody had an Allie in their life, because Allie she is good for the soul. Like, she just makes you feel important. She listens to you. She's there for you. She's an amazing, amazing friend. And I can call her my sister, which is pretty cool. I'm so happy that her and my brother met. They are so good for each other. They are, they're so complementary together, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful that the 2 of them found each other. And then in turn, our family has now grown. We now have family, you know, gatherings where we all have Thanksgiving together and Christmas together, and there's just, you know, it's not just me, my brother, my mom, and my dad. It's just like, now there's tons of people at these family gatherings and these holidays, and it just warms my heart. So that's really cool. Number 8, let life be simple. That's something I've really been practicing this year, is really enjoying the small moments of life, going to watch the sunsets, taking a moment and just sitting in front of my journal and writing, or taking a picture of a tree, or just really enjoying little small moments. I'm really pleased to say that this year I've really taken the time to let moments be simple, let life be simple, and not to overcomplicate things. I'm a woman, so it makes sense that we overcomplicate things all the time. And I know that. I overanalyze everything, I overthink everything, but I've really been practicing the aspect of just keep it simple, stupid, KISS, the KISS acronym. So keep it simple, stupid. It's pretty cool when you just allow that to happen. And I don't allow it to happen all the time, but that's why it's something I learned in 2017, and it's going to move forward with me in 2018 and beyond. Number 9, craft beer is really good. That's one thing I learned. So I think last year I said, like, I like beer or something, or I don't remember. Oh, it was margaritas. Margaritas was last year. This year it's craft beer. I was never an IPA drinker, ever. And now I really enjoy IPAs. Not too heavy ones, but I like going to breweries, and I like going and trying different beers and the atmosphere of learning about different things in a brewery. So that's one thing that I've learned, is craft beer is pretty good. So don't knock it till you try it, because I did. Number 10, used cars don't come with a lemon law. I was very fortunate that this year I got a new car, and I needed that new car. I loved my old car. As you all know, I adored it, but I kept having so many problems with this car, and it was horrendous. And it became so unreliable. And as you know, I'm in my car 80% of the day in my job, and I could not have an unreliable car. So if I bought a new car, it would have fallen underneath a lemon law, and I would have probably gotten another car, but I didn't. So that's note to self. I'll probably buy a used car again. But one thing I learned this year was used cars don't come with lemon laws. So be sure to find a good dealership that understands if multiple things keep happening, like maybe they should work with you a little bit more. So that's one thing. Number 11, find a passion and do it. I have really been trying to focus. I've never been a planner. I've never been one of those people who has their 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10-year plans. I've never been that person. But what I have been practicing this year is finding something that makes my heart happy, finding a passion. And I never would have, I mean, I've always loved pictures. I love taking way too many pictures. So one of my passions has always been taking pictures. So that is another reason why I invested in this beautiful setup, to really do my passion and see what comes of it. Even if it's just something that's really fun on the side, and it's just something that makes my heart happy, that's all that really matters, right? So find a passion and do it. Even if your passion is doing dishes, do them. I don't know. That seems like not a fun passion, but to each their own. Number 12. I spent a lot of time with friends this year, and doing summer barbecues, doing small trips, planning dinners, and different things. Like, I have really valued my friend time this year, and I would not take that for granted. So 2017, I really learned that how important. I've always known friendships are very important, but it's been really fun doing like group things. And it kind of started with the we call it Mam Beach, where Meg, Allie, and I went to Beach Mountain and we went skiing. Like, that was just really fun. So I would like to do more of that in 2018, but that's something I learned in 2017. Number 13 was to stand up for yourself. I have, my whole life, been a little bit of a pushover, and kind of just allowed, one thing I don't want to change about myself is I feel as though I have high emotional intelligence when it comes to other people's opinions and feelings. So if I feel like somebody's not feeling like a part of the group, I will always try to make them feel like a part of the group. I always want somebody to feel like they're loved and they're wanted and they're needed. However, I have learned to stand my ground. And this kind of goes professionally more than anything. I feel in my professional life, I am in a very good place, and I know what I bring to the I know my capabilities when it comes to my career. And sometimes you have to stand up for yourself and kind of put other people in their place, and not in a bad way. It's more of just respect. You have to first of all, you have to respect yourself, and then you have to demand respect from people. Friendships, professionally, relationships, you have to have that. So if there's something that doesn't suit you, remember to really take that moment and stand up for yourself, stand your ground. If you truly believe in what you feel, don't back down. That's one thing I've learned in 2017. Number 14, be hurricane ready. I'm a Floridian. I should have known this year, and I should have known this, but buying a house, I should be hurricane ready. So this year, we had a Category 5 coming towards us, and I was not prepared. Thankfully, my boyfriend really took an initiative and prepped my house for this hurricane. Boarded it up. We got the necessary foods and water, and took, the appropriate action to have shelter. I think if another Category 5 comes this way, we might leave. But all in all, be hurricane ready and be prepared. That's one thing I've learned. Number 15, puppy hugs cure everything. Finley has been one of my greatest blessings, and this year has been my full year with him. I got him obviously last October, and this year I have learned so much about being a puppy mom, being patient, and just kind of letting things ride. It's been really fun having a puppy and him being, how do I say it? He has been an amazing blessing to me, and it's been incredible having him with me. So I look forward to 2018 with him, but a puppy hug can cure everything, and maybe we'll get another one. Maybe he'll get a little friend. I hear him right now, but yeah, Number 16 was something that I have had to work on, and I want to take a moment and thank you all for this one, because this year, in particular, as compared to most years, I've kept a little bit more things private. And I have to say, the reactions from you all has been amazingly overwhelming. You guys have been so supportive and understanding in the fact that that's something that I've chosen to do. It's okay to keep things private, and that's something I'm learning. You know, I've always been an open book, and I've always leaned on other people, and now I'm learning who to lean on to on certain situations. I don't need to tell everybody my business. So that goes for friendships and for you guys. So I have to thank you guys for being so supportive and understanding. And, you know, you guys are so gung-ho about being here for me, and I am truly incredibly grateful for that. And this new direction of YouTube on my channel, who knows what's going to happen, but I know that I have the support of all of you, and that warms my heart more than anything. And I'm truly, 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 truly grateful. So finally, number 17, don't let today ruin your tomorrow. I have learned that things happen. Shit happens in life. And there's not much that you can do to prevent it. You can just, I guess, internalize it, deal with it, and then move forward. You have to learn how to just kind of roll with the punches, because, like I said, shit happens. And it's how you recover from the shitty things in life. There's going to be times where, you know, you might get in a fight with your family member, or you might lose your job, you might go through a breakup, you might have just lost $5,000 at the casino. I don't know. But there's going to be shit that happens, and don't let that ruin your tomorrow. So anyways, so that was my 17 things that I learned in 2017. I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's video. I hope if you guys have noticed the quality difference, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm really excited to hear what you guys think of the new camera, the new mics, and the new lighting, and all of this crazy stuff that I just did, that I'm really excited to do more in 2018. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here for me. I love you guys. Positive Thinkers United, we are at 200,000 subscribers and growing. And I'm humbled, grateful, thankful, loved. I just feel all of these amazing emotions, and I have you all to thank. So thank you guys, and I will see you in 2018. Bye! Come on, Vinny! Come say goodbye! Come say goodbye! Say we'll see you in 2018. We'll see you guys in 2018. Look, right here. Right there. Come here. Say we'll see you guys in 2018. The fireworks are getting ready to start. Thank you guys. We love you. Bye.